Sir, can you share with us some memorable experiences that you have had in personal interactions with Swami? And is there anything that Swami has blessed you with personally?
Definitely, Bhagavan has shown immense love because Swami always said one thing: you will win the grace only when you deserve. So, I wanted to write some lyrics. I approached some of my friends, but they have not responded. So, I said, why can't I start writing lyrics? Because God is with me and I have got some language. So, let us try. So, one night I had a dream that Swami is being carried in a palki. So, let me write a Doli song. So, then I wrote a Doli song. And the very next day, one of the devotees, Mr. Ramesh, he has come to me, sir, we wanted to have a Doli to conduct Doli Utsavam in villages. So, can you give us a sketch for the Doli? But yesterday night only, I have drawn a sketch of a Doli and I immediately shown them. Yesterday I had a dream, this is the Doli. Oh. So they were surprised and somebody came, we have got a beautiful takeout, we'll make the Doli. It's alright. This song is also written. I must get an opportunity to have Bhagavan's blessings. Whether it is proper or not, I do not know. So, I went about to Prashantali with 200 devotees. The very first day, I was sitting in the row and Swami has come to me. Even before I opened my mouth, he has created vibhuti and he has given me. And said, Swami, 200 devotees. I am happy, and went away. The next day again, Swami came. Swami, 200 devotees have come for your blessing. He said, Dandiga untundi. It will be profuse. My blessing will be profuse. I said, then all right. And third day has come. Swami, today we have to leave. Pada Namaskaram, Swami. Then he said, all right, you go and sit, I will give Pada Namaskaram. We sat there. Bhagavan has come to give Pada Namaskaram, immediately created vibhuti and he has given it to me and took this Doli song which was put in a cover and it was pasted. And so it is Doli song, Pallaki Paata Bangaru, and it's very good. In villages, this being sung, I am very, very happy about it. I will ask the students also to learn this song. And he has not opened the cover. So that was a surprise to me. Then Bhagavan has given Pada Namaskaram. And some of our devotees have asked me, sir, ask Bhagavan that I'll just request Bhagavan so that our ladies are there. They also must be given Pada Namaskaram. So request on behalf of all of us. Then I was looking at Bhagavan so that attract Bhagavan's attention. Suddenly, to my surprise, Swami rushed like a bullet to me and said, you are working as an engineer. And immediately created a white diamond ring and he has put on my finger. Then I was looking at it. No, the size is correct, you need not look out. Then, and he told, you do Seva. Swami will be always with you. Do Seva. And went away. I forgot to ask about the ladies, what to do. And when Swami was talking to someone, I was praying in my heart, Swami, I have forgotten to ask about the ladies. They will feel very bad, sir, Swami. Finally, they will blame me. Swami, save from me from the situation. Then, after talking for 5 minutes, Swami turned to me and I will give Pada Namaskar to you ladies also. And he told and went away. He is one. We say Sarvantrayami, omnipresent, omniscient, all these things. So, why still fear? Why should we fear? No. He knows everything. He went and gave Pada Namaskar. That is about the Doli song. And one more song I have written. Sai ani kammani pilipe ammanu talapuku techindi, Sai ani tiyanu talape ammanu marapinchindi. That means the sweet call of Sai has made me remember my mother, a mother's love. And the sweet thought of Swami has made me forget even my mother. And Swami heard this song. And immediately remarked, see, if I come to your thought, you forget your mother. No, you should never forget your mother. Even if God comes into your thoughts, mother is supreme. So ask him to change this word. Marapinchindi, I have forgot. Ask him to change this word. One brother Sai Krishna has come running to me and he said, Swami asked you to change this word. Marapinchindi means forgetting. Then I said, Muripinchindi, that means made my mother happy. Even the thought of Sai made even my mother happy. And Swami was also happy. So that song a number of times we have sung in Prashanthanadi. One more experience I'll tell you. In 2005, on 27th, 27th of, I think, May, Bhagawan, All India President has called me, AP Mr. Srinivasan. See, urgently write a lyric in Telugu and only a duration will be 5 minutes. But the song should carry the entire Avatar's mission. Entire Avatar mission should be reflect in the song. So, only 5 minutes time, 2 days time. Please give me this song. So I wrote the lyric that night. I have shown it next morning. He was very much pleased with the song. He said, get it recorded and give it to me within 2 days. Then I went running to Madras. I met one of the music directors, Mr. Sadhu Vasura. I wanted to get it recorded. He said it will cost 20,000 rupees. I don't have a paisa in my hand. I don't have a rupee in my hand. What to do? So I said, all right, you record it. I'll give it to the All India President and then go to Visakhapatnam and request some of my friends and collect the money and then send it to you. Then he has agreed and he has planned it for recording. The recording was over. That next day, they have to mix the song. And that night, what happened? One of my chief engineers, who used to like me very much, Mr. Surendra Kumar Srivastav, he was in Madras. He told me once, whenever you come to Madras, you come to my house. So I remember that. I rang up to him. And he sent a vehicle. I went to his house. I had a dinner in the house. And I was to return to the music director's house. So when I was returning, Mr. Surendra Kumar Srivastav, Rao, I am giving you this 20,000 rupees to you. Use for any Swami's work. Any Swami's work. He never said Narayan Seva or anything like that. To do whatever manner you want to use for Bhagavan, use this 20,000 rupees. He has given me. I was damn surprised. My charges for the recording is 20,000 rupees. He gives me exactly 20,000 rupees.
Without your asking.
Without my asking.
Anything.
I was getting up the vehicle to leave for music director's house. But at that time, he came in the last minute when I was boarding the car, he handed over me the 20,000 rupees. Immediately I went, I gave it to my music director, 20,000. He was surprised. He said only thing, Prakasa Rao, Swami will be always helping, he will be with you. Whatever Swami has told, Inta, Janta, Untana Bangari is 100% correct. He is with you. So that is how I completed it. this song. And one more experience, particularly these songs. On 12th September 2004, we sang about 6 songs, which I have composed. And Bhagavan heard, he was happy, but there was no time on that day because 2 dramas he has seen. So it was 7 o'clock in the night. Swami asked us to stop, we have stopped. But our boys were telling, we have prepared 20 songs. We have to sing. Please ask Bhagavan. Please request Bhagavan so that he may give chance. I said, I will not ask Bhagavan. I will only pray. You also pray. So everybody said, Sai Ishwaraya Vidmahe Sathya Devaya Dhimahi Sarva Sarva Prachodayat. We were chanting Bhagavan's name only. And you will be damn surprised. Bhagavan, after going a certain distance, he stopped, turned back, and asked the boys to sing tomorrow morning also. So he has given. I said, this is the way you have to please Bhagavan. You must deserve, you must pray. Your prayers will be answered. There is no need of approaching him personally and requesting him. So next day morning we sang. 14 songs were there. So all the 14 songs we sang and Swami was very happily hearing. It was almost 10 o'clock. And Swami was closing, he has closed his eyes and he was just putting talam. What to do? After the 14th song, I was not knowing what to do. I was in a confusion what to do. Then Swami, after the 14th song, opened his eyes. Patal aipayi kada bangaru? And yes, Swami. Then he said, Miranta bhojananiki velandi. We have gone for food. Everybody has gone for food. I have not gone for food. I stayed at the Purnachandra Auditorium. I was sitting under the tree. My boys have asked me, why can't you go ask for food? I said, I have not come here for food. I have come here for Bhagavan's grace, that's all. Then I was waiting there. After food, the boys have again come to me, sir, food in the canteen will be locked. Let it be locked. I am not worried about it. I have not come here for food. I have come here for Bhagavan's grace. And at 1 o'clock, Chakravarti Garu came out from the Purnachandra Auditorium. Prakasa Rao called me. Swami wants to give interview to all your group. Please be ready by 2 o'clock. So all our boys have, I have informed everybody, everybody has come. So we sat at 2 o'clock. They have allowed us to enter the Purnachandra Auditorium. We were entire group of 40 boys were sitting. And Swami sent a word again at 2:15. Ask the Pallaki Patala Prakasa Rao, the Doli Sang Prakasa Rao, to sit in the front. So I sat with all my books. I have given the book of my lyrics to many scholars. Minimum 10 scholars I have given. I have asked them to point out any mistakes because I am an engineer, I am not a scholar. Nobody has told, 30 years over, nobody has told me. Then Swami came exactly at 2:30. He was sitting as 20 feet away from our group. He called me, I went. The first thing Swami told, yesterday night I read all your lyrics. They are like jewels. And he said, I am very, very happy with these songs. And then I never asked anything about me. Then Swami said, you are not asking anything about yourself? No, Swami. Your darshanas person sambhashana is enough for me. What more I want? Then I told him one thing. Since you are asking, my father is now 96 years old, 96, 7 years old. He is forgetting everything. Kindly give me prasadam, Swami. Then Swami told, is he forgetting everything? No. He is saying Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. He has not forgotten me. And yes, Swami is always chanting Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. What more you want, Bangaru? At this age, You want him to remember all worldly things? No, not necessary. I am in his thoughts. Enough. Nothing is necessary. Remember this. Worldly things do not help a person. Only the remembrance of God only will protect him. It will save him. That was a life's lesson I have learned from Bhagavan. So tomorrow, even if we forget also, we should not think. They say Sai Ram, that is enough. And Swami came. He has given clothes and he has given Kashmiri shawls to all of us. And he said, evening also you sing. He has given a chance to sing. In the evening also, he has called me and given me 80 diamonds watches. Each watch, 40 watches. When the student was counting, don't count, give it to him. Then give it. Then, after that again, Swami called me. He gave me 20,000 rupees. Swami, why are you giving me 20,000 rupees? It's a huge amount, Swami. Sir, you get your clothes stitched. The Swami has given clothes, so stitch. Swami, but it's too much of an amount. No. You go to a very good tailor. Don't go to an ordinary tailor. Such is the immense love, Swami. I shed tears when he was telling me like that. And finally, he has given me a bag. I could not open it. What is there? I have not seen. Bhagavan said, this is prasadam for your parents. You are looking after them. I will look after them. Tell them I have not forgotten them. Tell them I have not forgotten them. What an immense love. After Bhagavan has took Arati and went away, I opened that bag. A Kanjivaram sari for my mother and a jari border, beautiful dhoti for my father. I shed tears for 1 hour for his immense love. And when I came to my father, he was forgetting everything. I have given him the dhoti which Bhagavan has given. I was very much surprised. Immediately took and he put it on his heart and he said, God only will remember that God is Bhagavan Seva. Wonderful experience. That was a wonderful experience, really. Another time, on 2006 Ugadi, Swami sent a word. You come with your group for singing on the Ugadi day. But when we went there, singers from Hyderabad they also come. There we are sitting. So Swami never gave chance to anybody. Asked his students to sing. And we sat. Our boys were asking, Swami has asked us to come. Why he has not given chance? I said, he has his own reasons. Don't ask for that. But let us pray. That's all. I know only one thing. Pray. That's all. I was praying. And I asked all our boys to pray. So that night is March 31st. So year ending. Most of the Hyderabad boys are all employees. They have all left on that day. So next day morning, nothing has happened. Again, we chanted Sai Gayatri for 108 times. In the morning and evening, again, we went there. We put all our instrument outside Kulwanthal and we were sitting in the last row. But we told one of the lecturers, if by any chance Swami asks about us, tell them we are there. So Swami came in the evening for darshan and asked the same lecturer, so where are our Vizag boys? So Swami there staying, asked them to sing. So immediately we ran in the way left for the car, to Swami's car to move. In that place we all sat and we sang some 6 or 7 songs. Swami said, very, very happy. And tomorrow morning also. Sing tomorrow morning also, Swami said. So next day morning. When next day morning we wanted to to sit there. The Mandir authorities, they were telling, the Swami has not told us. What am I to do? Then I said, I will ask. Then, of course, the lecturer told, our students will sit, and you are behind our students, your boys will sit. You ask Swami, and if Swami asks you to sing, you can just shift. So I sat there. Swami's car was coming. Just when Swami's car turned, I stood up with folded hands, and Swami brought down the glass. Swami, boys are ready to sing. Ask them to sing, Swami said. So immediately, by the time I went into the Bhajan Mandir, already my boys were sitting. They have been observing. So because it was in the morning, we started with bhajans. After 3 bhajans, Swami immediately came inside. And he has come to me. Where is your book? Then luckily the book was with me, and I gave it to Bhagavan. Ee pustakam now pandi. Sing songs from this book. I am hearing bhajans every day. Sing songs from this book. And we started singing. We sang these songs. While the singing was going on, Swami called me. Who wrote these lyrics? Then I said, Swami, it is you. I am only an instrument in your hands. That's all. The author is you. And the producer, everything is you. That's Swami. I am only an instrument. And Swami said, you write with that thought in your mind. That is why they are good. And Swami immediately created a Navartan ring, and he has given it to me on that date. That's a great experience. Swami's blessing. And another very important thing has happened on June 20th, 2009. I went with all our boys from entire Andhra Pradesh, and we were singing. I said, why should I go to Swami? I will send some youth. So we said, Swami has given permission. We started singing. We have completed our singing. After singing, Swami called. So I sent one youth. I have not gone. And when he has gone, Swami asked 3 youth to come. So I sent 3 youth. I have also not gone. And Swami created 3 rings at a time. 3 emerald rings at a time. And he was holding all the 3 rings. While he was holding, he looked at me and signaled to me to come. So I went. When I went to Bhagawan has held my hand. Your hand is full of rings. Swami, it is all in your grace. And then Bhagavan said, seal I will give you. And he has given me one more emerald ring. And he said, this is for your happiness and prosperity. That is what Bhagavan told. My lyrical journey, like that, it has continued. Till today it is continuing.